Alright everyone, in this video, we're going to show you how to convert your old flat-tappet style block to a roller camshaft roller lifter block. So follow along and I'll step by step. What we're doing here, this block right here is a flat-tappet block. This is an old style block. One way you can identify this is by the rear main seal. It is the pull rope kind of style. It's not the seal that actually slides in. And by looking up here at the top, one good way of knowing this is not a roller block, just by looking down in it, you don't have the little holes with the threads. So that's one thing we're wanting to change. We're wanting to convert this over to a roller block. So this is exactly what we're going to be doing in this video. I have the Comp Cams kit. I picked this kit up. Mr. Gone in 60 had this kit. I ordered the wrong cam. It's also better to have a roller than a flat tappet anyway. You don't have no issues with it wearing out when you crank. But here's the threads that you have to drill and thread for your tap for the motor. There's several things you're going to need. Also, your little spider hold down here. We're going to have that hold down tray and your little wishbones. So this is a full kit that you can pick up from Comp Cams to convert your flat tappet over to a roller camshaft. So we are going to use these right here. Now another method that you can do other than these right here is getting the ones that's linked together that just slides down in there. A lot of times those tend to make a lot of noise. If you buy the cheaper ones, a lot of times people ain't gonna spend a whole bunch of money on a budget build. But I've got just a regular old crappy cam sticking in there. And with this right here, I'm just gonna set it right down into there. Just like so. Now, this right here is already in the back of the block. That's where one hole is gonna be, but there's not one in the front. So we're just setting one right down in there. Now, the wishbones will go up underneath this, and that's what holds down in the lifters inside these little slots. So I'm just gonna get one right here. I'm gonna slide these right on in, just like that. Slide another one in. And I'll do one right over here closer to where the camera is so you can kind of see that. All right, just like so. Now these are slotted. These will slide right over top of those. Let's make sure it's centered there. All right, just like that. And that's gonna hold these right here from coming out. It's gonna hold them straight right here in place. The purpose of these right here are to keep your lifter from turning while it's in that block. Because if that roller right there turns sideways, it's going to cause some catastrophic damage to your engine. So that's the whole purpose of that. Now all I'm going to do, I'm just sitting these in here, and I'm going to go ahead, just sit them in there just to get the tray in there, get it all lined up. I want to make sure it's all lined up exactly how it should be. Also, it makes sure that you got the right amount of parts that you need before you start assembling everything, which is also a good thing to know. And then kind of get it all assembled somewhat before you make your tap mark to drill your hole. Of course, I'm going to take all this stuff out before I drill the actual hole. I'm just going to go ahead and sit all these in. But this right here, this tray is going to sit right over top of those just like that. And then it's going to be pushed down. That's going to hold them in place. Then you can make your marks. So simply just line it up as best you can there with the center of each of those lifters. And once you do, you can put your little your center punch down through these holes and make your marks. That's what we're going to do now. That right there is the one. Okay, so I'm going to center this right here up exactly between all those. I see exactly where it needs to go. Make sure it's straight. I'll place this one in. All right, now pull that off. I can check I've got a mark there and I've got a mark there. I can also measure side to side, make sure that's center. I have a center punch hole slot there and there, which I'll drill out for those 1/4-20 Allen head bolts. So now I'm just going to take all these lifters back out and put some paper on everything, make sure there's no shavings going to get anywhere, and then get those right there and get this drilled out and tapped. Make sure you cover all your holes. You don't want any shavings to get down the block, especially if your block's assembled and you've just simply pulled off the intake and doing a cam change. Now, when you want to drill these right here, you want to use a 13/64 drill bit And make sure when you're drilling your hose, you don't want to go any past 3/8 inch deep, because if you go any further, you're going to go down, contact cam bearing. You could do any damage to the cam or cam bearings. So when you're doing this right here, I've already made sure my drill bit is extra sharp. There's the first hole, and there's the second one. Now all I gotta do is tap them 1/4 20, and we'll set everything back together and check, make sure it's right. Okay, I've got my oil here. Put the oil on my tap, and I can go ahead and slowly start tapping it. And this is a 1/4 20. Don't just run it all the way in, make sure you also back it out so that you don't get any shavings that might lock it up in there. All right, I'm gonna finish this one and this one. We'll set the tray in. Okay, now that I got it cleaned up, I'm just gonna sit that right there, and then go ahead and screw my screws in and check to make sure they'll go in and don't bottom out. That I make sure that my hole is in fact drilled deep enough for that. It's all the way down. That right there is exactly a winner. So let's go ahead and put together. Okay, so now that I know everything's working, go ahead and put all these in. Now that I have all the lifters in, go ahead and get these little wishbones put in place to line up my lifters. And you want to make sure that your little bump, of course it says up, goes towards the top. Now once you have all those in, you can set your tray in and go ahead, start putting your screws in. So you're just going to be pushing down on that hold down tray and putting them in. Now I would have put thread sealant on these right here, like Loctite, to hold this down. Now you also want to make sure you've already assembled your roller camshaft. Do not put these on a non-roller cam. And that's it. Now you're done. You've fully successfully converted your flat tappet block to a roller block.